Hello, retro gaming and home arcade enthusiasts. It's me, it's Michael B. Thank you so much for watching. Today is the Friday News Blast, and we've got some hot news to share with you today, as there's been a leak out of Germany about the Arcade1Up Time Crisis cabinet, so we've got a lot more information to share with you. On top of that, one of the most asked for Williams pinball tables of all time, a licensed table, is coming to Zen Pinball in the relatively near future. It's time to share that news. Engage. So that's right, guys. In today's video, we got some relatively cool news to share with you, as we've got a big leak on Arcade1Up's brand new IP they're releasing this year, the long-rumored Time Crisis cab. We have a look at what may be the final design of the cabinet and a lot more details on what it actually is. On top of that, Zen Pinball is releasing Star Trek: The Next Generation, one of the most requested tables ever for Zen Pinball, and I couldn't be more excited. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much, everybody, for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate the support. If this is your first time to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube stuff. So guys, it appears that if you are looking for Arcade1Up rumors and leaks, you have to look outside North America, because for the second time, a European website has leaked Time Crisis. This one looks like it may be the final version, or it could be nothing. I mean, nothing's official until it's official, right? But this website out of Germany, Galaxus, call it from the Marvel villain, has put up a listing for the Arcade1Up Time Crisis Deluxe 4-in-1 Wi-Fi cabinet. Now, when I first went in there, I couldn't read anything, and I realized you had to switch it to English. Originally, I had it set to German, so I switched it to English, or otherwise this would have been a very confusing video of me trying to speak German. I would have just said Das Boot over and over and over again. But here we have the Arcade1Up Time Crisis 4-in-1 cabinet. A lot of you guys have seen this information yesterday. Here's the 4 included games: Time Crisis, Point Blank, Steel Gunner, and Steel Gunner 2. Confirmed by the Arcade1Up app leak about a month ago or so. Moving on, it shows a better look at the control panel. And then I don't know if this is going to be the final control panel. I mean, that is relatively blank right there, but maybe it's arcade accurate. There's the kick plate. Again, this looks very close to the original Arcade1Up leak. You remember the cooler photo, and it looks like they've just, added a new kick plate and a molded coin door. Anyways, moving on to the side of the cabinet. The side of the cabinet looks really cool, arcade accurate. There's a picture of the height. This is actually going to be 70 inches, one of the tallest Arcade1Up cabinets to date, which is great because I talked about it with Big Buck Hunter. That's going to be 68 inches. Terminator 2, I think, is 68 inches. It's a good height for the screen. So there's a picture of somebody playing it. This, of course, is just a render, because if this was a Sinden, there would be a white outline outside the screen going all around. There's another look at the cabinet next to a brick wall. And there's a look at the box. And back to more looks at the cabinet. So there's the 11 images. Let's go down and take a look at the description. Arcade1Up is proud to present the arcade game Time Crisis, which offers hardcore gamers the title that assaulted the gaming world in 1995. Then it does have some German. Hey, I turned this on English. What's going on here? What we know is it's got a 17-inch screen, 4 classics, Wi-Fi. It's got that pedal that we showed here, and I don't know if I can bring that up. I can't make it any larger, but the metal pedal that's there, at least it looks metal. Hopefully it is. That'll be a good inclusion. 70 height, 2 pistols. Of course, Time Crisis 1 is a 1-player game, so the dual pistols are for the rest of the game. Single pedal for the 1 game. I'm interested to see about the guns. I mean, with the last guns on Terminator 2, they added that the little solenoid in it. Hopefully there's some cool features with that as well. And that's about it. Man, why is this still in German? Hold on, I'm going to see if I can switch the language here. Delivery to... Oh, that's just delivery. It's not going to do anything there. So there's your dimension assemblies. 99 pounds. That's a heavy cabinet. volume adjustable. What's German for crisp LCD monitor? We knew that the LCD monitor was only going to be 17 inches. For anybody that was hoping for a bigger monitor, that's not coming. Wait until they release the XL or Pro version of Time Crisis for your big monitor, but that was the big leak that came out yesterday. Now, oddly enough, that wasn't the only Time Crisis leak that occurred yesterday, as this post came up on the official Arcade1Up fan page from somebody named Arcade Gamer. So this just appeared on my Reddit. Tell me I'm wrong, but that looks a lot like Arcade1Up Time Crisis. And as you can see, there's the white bar around the screen to enable the send-in light gun technology. Big Reese also posted this, so I think there might be some review cabinets out in the wild, and maybe this is coming some leaked images from somebody who has received one of these light gun cabinets. It's very interesting that this information is leaking early, but as you can see from the gameplay on screen, everything looks pretty good so far. It looks like it's going to be a good experience. So if you haven't, go check out the video on the Arcade1Up Facebook fan page, where you can watch some Arcade1Up Time Crisis, it appears, gameplay in action. Hopefully, relatively soon, we hear something official from Arcade1Up, and we get our first looks at the cabinet, so we can verify whether or not this is accurate information, and when it's going to be available. The other thing that's going wild on the website right now is the fact that people are working out from that Galaxus website that the price point is going to be about $1,000 US. Now, everybody, calm down. There's no way this cabinet's going to be $1,000. A lot of times when these cabinets sell in European and other places of the world, people in Australia will tell you there is a significant markup involved with exporting the products to that location. People in Australia pay a ton more than the people in the US for these cabinets. I would assume this German site has the same markup. My guess on price point is somewhere between $5.99 and $6.99 US. That's my guess. I don't think it's going to be $1,000, so hey, chillax. The other big thing I wanted to talk about is yesterday on Pinball Bytes, Zen Studios announced the next release in the Williams Classic Pinball line of machines, and we are getting Star Trek The Next Generation. This is a big fan favorite, and everybody I talk to that says they wish they could buy a classic pinball machine seems to have some kind of huge connection with Star Trek The Next Generation. It's a great table, and another example of the amazing work Zen Studios is doing this year with getting these requested licensed tables, and not just Zen or Williams creations, but actually going out and getting the big license titles and bringing them to the home space. So guys, if you head on over to the Zen Studios page, this is going to be available August 24th, so just 2 weeks from now. If you're a Pinball FX user, you can log in and purchase it for Switch and Steam, which I'm pretty excited about. So let's go down and take a look at the features. Warp through 8 USS Enterprise D missions. Enjoy the original music and voiceovers by 8 cast members. Fire photon torpedoes to defend the starship. Get ahead of the competition with warp speed ball delivery sequence. Survive the shuttle simulation in the holodeck. Reach warp factor 9.9 for unique rewards. And find secret modes hidden from the galaxy. Become an honorary Starfleet officer today. So let's go up and take a couple looks at the table itself. There you can see a full screen layout of the table. There's a better look at some of the pop bumpers. And I forget what this is called. The asteroid section, maybe? This is the asteroids. Moving on, there's the cannons, the photon or phaser cannons, I don't know. And there's one there for Q's challenge. I'm not the biggest Star Trek fan, but I did watch a lot of Star Trek The Next Generation, and me and my wife are now watching Picard. I've never got an opportunity to play this table personally, but I've got a friend here that this is his dream table. I know B-Kong, he actually took his Legends Pinball and redecorated that, reskinned it as a Star Trek The Next Generation table. So I'm excited to see what this table's like. play Star Trek The Next Generation, and hopefully it's a really good experience. But the big thing is, I want to say kudos again to Zen Pinball. I mean, ever since Pinball FX has come out, you guys haven't just been going back and getting classic Williams tables. You've been getting some of the biggest licensed ones. I mean, we've already got Indiana Jones, Addams Family, Twilight Zone, and now we're getting, of course, Star Trek The Next Generation. I'm hoping come around spooky season, we start to see some Elvira titles. Scared Stiff, Party Monsters. Let's be honest. We all want Scared Stiff. Make it happen, Zen. So anyways, guys, that's my quick news blast this Friday. The big news at the later part of this week, coming from the home arcade and the retro gaming space. We've got a Time Crisis leak out of Germany. Das Wiedersehen. I don't know if that's right or not. That might have been something else. Anyways, we've got a Time Crisis leak coming out of Germany. Hopefully we get some real answers soon on what it's going to be. And hopefully it's not $1,000. I totally don't think it's going to be. But, of course, if you want to see some gameplay, you can go check out the fan page. Check out the post by Arcade Gamer, I think it is. Big Reese posted it. Check out his video of the gameplay and, decide for yourself. Does the emulation look good? The cabinet certainly does, and I can't wait to start seeing people experience it for themselves and try it out. Now, of course, you guys know I like to joke about this. The big question is Time Crisis Deluxe coming to Canada? No need to play a video. I'm happy to report, Canadian fans, Time Crisis Deluxe is in fact coming to Canada, coming relatively soon. Don't know the price point yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know. At least we're getting something, right? It's been a long time up here in Canada. We're getting some cobwebs. On top of that, we got Star Trek The Next Generation coming to Pinball FX August 24th. Set your phasers to stunning, and hopefully we can jump in and start playing this, and I can't wait to get it up and running and start playing in some tournaments against other people in the community. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think of today's news? Is there anything you're interested about? What do you think of the Time Crisis leak? And do you have Pinball FX, and will you be picking up the Next Generation table? Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. I'll talk to you guys next time.